Today I'm going to discuss how to create and publish your very own ebook. Um, and you can do this going to Kindle, Amazon, KDP, which is short for Kindle Direct Publishing. All you first need to do is just open up a Word document, type in whatever. I suggest making it anywhere from 7 to 10 pages. A lot longer would be ideal, but you want to give the user or the buyer enough content to be satisfied for paying for the item. But anyways, after you create your content, whatever you want to talk about, just save it as a regular Word document. And if you already have an Amazon account, you can just go ahead and set up a KDB account, and there's no cost to that. And then it'll take you to a bookshelf, and in the bookshelf you can create your upload. So you just go to create new title, and it takes you through a lot of the wording, introduction. You can enroll it or not in the KDP. I don't really do that because if people have the Kindle, they can read it for free, and I kind of want to charge for mine. So book details, just enter your book name, subtitle, whatever. It's optional. Edition number, that's also optional. Mine are just strictly ebooks, so it's not actual books, but it's just electronic versions and everything. Book contributors, if anybody else has helped you with the book or not, you don't have to add. ISBN, that's also optional. Usually people that have books will have an ISBN number, a physical book, but since it's ebooks, you don't really need to do that. And if it's something in general, like if you're talking about ways to save money at the casino, things like that, or how to make money on the lottery, whatever, I consider that like a public domain work as opposed to a non-public, and I hold publishing rights. Anybody can talk about this, so public domain is how I usually publish mine. And you want to try to pick a category that most relates to the book that you're gonna upload, and just various fields here. Add age range, U.S. grade range, keywords for people to help find your book. And I usually go with I'm ready to release my book now, so book release options. And you can either upload or create a cover book or a book cover, and usually from this I launch the cover creator, and once you do that you get a template of a lot of different options. Let me just go ahead and click there, and it just brings you through a lot of different formats. You pick the style, the color, and all that, and you can preview it or whatever. I'm going to close out because I didn't upload anything. This is just strictly for show. So I'll go back here, and after you do that, upload your book file, and here's where you browse for content, and then you go to your documents, and then you can select whatever you have, but it can be in Word format. And once you do that, and then after you click browse, once you save and continue, then it converts your book to Kindle format. And then from the next page, it's going to ask you what kind of pricing you're going to put for your book, things like that. And usually for items that are, let me go back here, public domain work, you get like 35% commission. So you got to price your book high enough for the 35% to be worthwhile. And you just run through a series of steps, and you hit publish, and I believe it's 24 hours from the moment that you publish it. It'll be ready and viewable to anybody who wants to buy. So that's the quickest and easiest way to create an ebook, and you don't need other formats. You can just use your Word document and upload from there. All right, thanks a lot. Also like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.